Welcome to Social Space. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's a great day to be alive.
It's a great day.
There it
The
is.
sun is still shining when I close my eyes, you know? So there we go.
There we go.
It has been a musical warm-up
Yes,
here
it
at
has.
Social Space. We love it. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm Chris Horgan. That's Jackie Hager. That's Andrew Bell. This is Alicia Duran. And we're going to talk to you in just a moment. So
yes.
hang on. Don't go anywhere. I don't think she's going to. I think she's staying in that seat. See?
Yes.
Okay, so before we get crazier, we have to thank our sponsors because we've got great friends at 4 Stars Auto Ranch.
Yes.
We love them. Falls Truck Center, we love them. News Channel 6 and our great friends at Town Square. Just fantastic people. Couldn't do this without them, so thank you very much. Now, Jackie, you have your...
Gracias.
Muchas.
There we go.
I was going to do it in French, but we'll leave the Spanish because that's kind of the theme of the show today,
That's
which
right.
is awesome. So give us your 4 Stars fun fact for today.
Well, last Wednesday we had over 75 people on the showroom floor.
Wow.
Eating and having fun and celebrating some great big awards. That was really great. I mean, one guy had purchased his 13th car in a row from 4 Stars. He was sitting there eating barbecue with us.
Wow.
Got a great photo of him. We'll have to put it up on the screen.
Heck yeah.
It was just a great luncheon. But, you know, they're also, thank you for bragging on us, Jackie, but we know that the show is about what upcoming events. So I brought one. I saw this and I thought this would be fun. So it is the world famous Glenn Miller Orchestra. Now, those of you watching, immediately you're going to be able to say what your favorite Glenn Miller tune is. Come on, Andrew.
Insert now.
Insert now. But, which I'm excited, it's at the Forum and it's on Friday, June 2nd, so you can get tickets and I just call the Forum and get some tickets. But how fun would that be?
that's awesome.
That would be
I
fun.
mean, come
That's like
on.
the big bands.
I'm in the mood for some Glenn Miller. Are you?
Listen to you. Totally. I'm still waiting for Andrew to say his favorite song.
Well, you knew your favorite Glenn Miller song.
Yeah, but I don't
before.
know the title of it.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yes.
Pardon
How
me,
does
boys.
it go again?
Pardon me, boys. Is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
that was
there we
awesome. we have never sang together. That was debut right there. Incredible.
Karaoke what?
I forget it. We don't
Anyway,
do that.
thank you for letting
Totally
us
would
squeeze
win.
that in.
Yeah.
Thank you to 4 Stars and all of our great sponsors.
Sure.
And gosh, Alicia, you're back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
How many times is this one?
I don't know.
Because I think that's a thing, right?
It is a thing.
How many times? I think this is my 4th,
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe 5th.
You're getting up there.
5th. Let's
Yeah,
go with
well-
5.
Let's go with Five Timers Club.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
just go
right.
with the Five Timers
Yeah.
Club.
You know what? 5.
A 5. There you go.
Five, right.
Like Cinco de Mayo.
Like,
Cinco de Mayo.
like
5.
Loco for Cinco.
Loco for Cinco.
All right.
Going bonkers.
That's what we're going to talk about today.
Well, let's get to
All right,
it.
let's get to it. Tell us who you are and how you're involved in it.
My name is Silvia Alicia Lucio Jimenez Rodriguez de los Gonzalez, and I
That's beautiful.
am one of the co-hosts for Loco for Cinco.
That is
Awesome.
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Loco for Cinco, it's our 4th year this year, and it would have been 5, but COVID happened.
Yep.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We're super excited. It's going to be downtown on Travis Street in between 8th and 9th block. We are closing down the street, and it's going to be a fiesta, let me tell you.
So what are y'all are celebrating at Loco for Cinco?
So a lot of people have the misconception that it's Mexico's Independence Day, and it's not.
Okay.
It was actually a very, very big battle that happened back in 1862 between Mexico and France. And we were outnumbered, and by golly, we got a victory. And so why not celebrate it?
That's
right. So yes, we will be celebrating it on May 6th downtown. From 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And lots of fun things happening.
Cool.
Yeah, so what's going to happen between 2 and...
Are you ready for this?
We're ready.
All right. We're going to have our Savala dancers, which Roger will be talking about that here in a minute.
Very cool.
They will be coming down, and they're going to be out there with their beautiful folklorico dresses and putting on a show for us. We're going to have some live bands. And, you ready for this? Drum roll, please. We will be having sanctioned boxing.
Get out.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of town.
Put him up. Put him up.
Yes,
Can anybody
yes.
get in the ring?
No. No. Rival
It's
Boxing
sanctioned. Sorry,
is
not
a
this
club.
time.
Is a club here in town, and They have been partnering up with us since the day one of Loco for Cinco,
That's awesome.
and it's taken 2 years for it to become a sanctioned event by the USA Boxing Association. So let's just say that little old Wichita Falls is on the map
That's cool.
nationally.
Yeah.
That's
So
just awesome.
Yeah.
and actually one of their students is actually going to nationals in Philadelphia. Emmanuel Carrillo
Yes,
Jr.
I've read that on the
Yes,
news. Yeah.
yes. He won't be here because he's going to leave Saturday.
Okay.
That Saturday.
There's a bunch
to
of
go
guys that are
compete.
going to be here that are like, whoosh,
Over 60.
take
Over
that
60.
Nationals guy out of the picture, please.
We will have 30 bouts.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, we have
Whoa.
over 60 fighters that are coming from Oklahoma City, New Mexico, Amarillo, Lubbock. So it's a
What a
big
fun
thing.
day.
We're fighting
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Let's just
All
say
day.
lots of economic impact.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's
Yes.
just say that.
Good for you. Good job.
Now you're going to raise some money that day. What are you guys going to do with that money?
So we have partnered up with 2 nonprofits. It's Con Potencia, which is a nonprofit here in Wichita Falls that highlights Latin art and culture.
Awesome.
And then we have MAVA, which is the Mexican American Veterans Association. So we've partnered with MAVA every year, and they are a great group of people.
Very cool.
Great
So
group
I
of
want to make
people.
sure that all of our viewers and listeners are going to, remember this date. How do they get tickets? So give us all of that one
So
more
you
time.
can buy your tickets at the gate. It's $7.
Okay.
It is from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on May 6th, downtown on Travis Street.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What a fun day.
I'm
Yes.
excited.
And
Yes.
also there's a little bit of something for everyone.
Another bonus?
Yes, there's another bonus.
Get out.
Yes, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right.
Right, let's do it.
We're gonna have live muralists.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we will have 2 live painters, and we're really, really excited because one of them is actually from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and so they are commissioned artists, and so they will get paid for it,
Now,
And,
I'm assuming there will be food and drink.
yes.
I would like to see
It
everything,
is
but
not
I
a
would be
tea
more
party.
concerned about
This is
the
not a
food
tea
and
party.
drink.
No, there will be lots of vendors. We actually have over 43 vendors signed
Wow.
up. So not just here locally, from out of town as well.
Blocks and blocks.
Yes, yes.
Blocks and blocks.
Sounds like fun.
And also there will be beverages of all kinds. So yes, non-alcoholic and alcoholic. So come. The family, bring the family. 12 and under are free. So
That's
yes, a
awesome.
little bit of everything.
I love it. Loco for Cinco.
There you go.
There you go.
It's going to be loco. I'm telling you that. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, come check us out on Day of Art Walk on May 4th. May the
Okay.
4th be with you, but you can also be celebrating getting a little bit loco before loco. May 4th at the Art Walk.
There you go.
On Travis, 806 Travis Street.
We know nothing but loco here. That's what we are. Thank you for
Yes,
being here.
thank you.
Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. Yay!
New arrivals coming in every week at 4 Stars Auto Ranch. You get more for your trade and award-winning satisfaction from 4 Stars Auto Ranch.
Experience commitment here at 4 Stars Auto.
Welcome back to Social Space. Yay. I always try and come back while they're laughing. It makes it fun. The energy's right there. I'm
A lot
telling
of
you.
energy.
A lot of energy. Yeah.
You wonder if people think we just like sit here and be quiet.
We chug Mountain Dews in between
Yeah,
the.
there you
Just
go.
right in
should
between
try
the
that.
commercials.
It's not coffee.
Slam it.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
It is straight up caffeine, pure caffeine.
Hey,
Straight
you don't
in
know
there.
what's in this cup, Roger.
No one
I
does.
want some of that.
No one does. And you know what, Roger? We don't ask what's in there. We just
gosh.
claim. I'm
We don't
glad-
either.
I'm glad there's
As long as
something
you
in there.
share.
True that. I'm Chris. That's Jackie. There's Andrew. This is Roger Palma.
Yes.
And Roger, tell us about you and how you got involved with Zavala.
Zavala, it's first Zavala Hispanic Culture Initiative is a nonprofit for Hispanics. I had a couple of mentors that asked me to step in and help, which I did, and I loved it. It's we started doing an educational program. We started doing a lot of that with Café con Leche. It's funny because we telling the stories now. Back 15 years ago, we would get kicked out of the schools, versus now all Café con Leche it's in every school, and we're Gonzalo Robles could go more to the south and it's spread out through Texas.
Good.
So the program is doing great.
Yeah.
The kids are just knocking it out. We're very excited about the junior class that's coming out next. He's the strongest that we've had.
Awesome.
Because they've been in the program since the beginning, and they're ending. So very good things for Zavala. It's you're looking over 100, 150 kids that are graduating this year that were involved with our program at one time or another. And the biggest thing is those kids are going to go to school, hopefully at MSU Vernon, but they're going to stay here and help out the workforce.
Yep.
That's one of the biggest things we have. We don't have a skilled workforce, so these kids staying here local will do that. So
that's awesome. So Roger, what is Zavala International Dance, and where did it originate from?
Well, back in 2015, I was president of Zavala, and I had a lot of groups coming up from Cinco de Mayo. It's like, hey, can't find any folklorico groups. I'm like, I see them all the time, so I'll find you one. And I looked, and I called a couple of instructors that taught before, and they all have closed their shops.
Yep.
It's very hard to keep it going for a long period of time. And at the time I went to Zavala and I asked that let's put one together. There's over 100,000 people here. At the time it was about 35% Hispanic. We cannot have a dance group here. We needed one in the community events.
Right.
Yes.
So we formed one. I was able to grab Elsa Garcia, which is one of the instructors at the time that she had folded. And then we had a young lady from the Air Force Base, so she came here and she was looking for someone to dance with. And we kind of put the group together. Zavala did the nonprofit work, we did fundraising. Part of the deal was that I was not going to touch any of the educational program, so we had to do a lot of fundraising to get the dresses. I became the director, and I'll be looking for a replacement. It was supposed to be a temporary thing back in 2015, and I'm still looking for my replacement. It's a horrible gig. No pay, a lot of hours, you got to find a lot of money, and you got to deal with a bunch of little girls. So, especially me, my girl was a tomboy, so I didn't have to worry about dresses and her looking adult until she was an adult.
Right.
Yes.
Now I have like 32 of them.
Yeah.
And
So what
changed my
ages do
world.
they kind of get involved in this? How does that work, age level?
We started going at different ages. We started out with some adult, some high school, a few smaller ones, but we're trying to think of older dancers, and it became very, very hard to keep them because there's this other stuff. It's they start to drive, discover boys or girls if they had male dancers, soccer, a lot of things that they've done all their life and they hadn't danced for very long. So we kind of changed our strategy after COVID, and we went with little kids. And this is the first time we opened it up to four-year-olds pre-K.
Oh, wow.
That's so great.
Yeah, because we had so much interest, especially from the younger parents.
Yeah.
And we said yes. It's not knowing that I was gonna have a horrible time finding dresses for them. They don't make dresses that small.
Right.
So we've been having to buy them and then convert them a little bit and make them smaller. Some of them are going to look like they're too small for the dress, but they'll grow into it. So.
Sure. Yeah.
So where are you going to perform next? I mean, tell us what's coming up.
Well, we got a couple of events. We're going to be at Loco for Cinco with Alicia.
Yes.
And we're also going to be at the...
What was that?
She hasn't left yet.
That freaked me out. A little bit. It's a little bit there.
But we're also going to dance a little dance at the Art Walk. We're going to dance at three different places at the Art Walk. We're going to dance. Savannah's going to have her own post in front of Big Blue at the Central Park. We have a great singer coming in from Colombia. So she does kids and family concerts. So it should be a great event for all diversity of the crowd. So.
Well, how do they get a hold of you if maybe they have a daughter or a son who wants to be on the team? How do they find out more?
It's Facebook is the biggest thing.
Okay.
Find me at the events.
Yeah.
I'm usually the guy running around trying to find somebody that lost. They didn't bring a fan, or they didn't bring their shoe, and I have to go find another shoe that fit it. So I'm usually that guy. So just find me, and I get you into the group.
Yeah.
We do have some older members, some adults, some high schools.
Sure.
middle
Roger,
school.
what a gift you have
know,
been
that's awesome.
for this.
Yeah.
Well,
That
we-
is really great.
Well, we love it. It's the biggest thing is 2 years ago we decided to go more into the cultural event, even though we're doing the dance part.
Uh-huh.
So I
Right.
decided to do more cultural events, and help out like Potencia Project with Local for Cinco, and they do have with 9th Street they do Dia de los Muertos. There's no sense of us creating another event. It's better to work together to make a great event.
Absolutely.
Sustain
So
it. We don't need to make all Hispanic event has to come through us. No, we'd rather that other people come up with it. We help them, and we get to dance. So
Absolutely.
I love it. Hey, two things I've taken away from this. Number one, we've all lost a shoe, haven't we? I mean, come on. I never forget my fan, but I have lost shoes before. Second, Midwestern State University had a documentary that they did this last fall, last fall, that on the Zavala International Dance, and it is fantastic.
cool.
It's on YouTube. Go find it. Just search Midwestern State University documentaries. It'll be there. It is a wonderfully done piece, very
awesome.
colorful, and tells the stories of these young girls that are going out to dance. So they are wonderful young ladies, and they're going to grow up to be great women because of you. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you, thank you.
kidding.
Actually, the instructors I have, this is the other thing that we have as well. All three of my instructors were dancers before. So they're all under 25. I got 24, 22, and 20. So they're all young. They're all MSU. Two of them got full rides at MSU through
Wow.
Pretty
Wow.
Project
Wow.
because they went through the Road to College program.
Uh-huh.
So, and our group also is very diverse. So you don't have to be Hispanic to enjoy it. You just have to be able to have rhythm, that's why I'm not dancing.
Okay.
I don't have the rhythm, and pretty good knees because you have to bend a lot. So
Yeah.
I got horrible knees, so
Yeah.
I'm always out.
Yeah.
Roger,
what
thank
a
you.
great- thanks for sharing
Thank
all
you so much
that.
for being here.
Yeah.
That
Can't
was
wait to see it.
fantastic. It's great. It's great stuff. Again, thanks
Yeah,
so much.
and the Texas Museum is having a show, the Vaqueros. We'll be dancing there also at the Art Walk, just to showcase the museum. Again, any community event that we can perform, give us a few minutes and we'll make a show.
There you
Okay.
go.
I love it. Roger, thanks again.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Stay here, everybody. You get out of here. We will see you in just a minute.
Medicare can be confusing. That's why it's important to have a locally born and raised expert to help you understand all your options. I'm Colby Bustacco, and I'm ready to serve you. Medicare changes every year, and that's why it's important to review the changes annually. I understand that everyone's needs are different. That's why I work hard to tailor a plan specifically for you, your family, and your lifestyle. That's the Bustacco way, more personal, more thoughtful, and more trusted.
4 incredible radio stations. That's who we are. We are Town Square Media, and we bring the best of radio to the North Texas area. Wake up early with News Talk 1290. That's us. How about Kelly Raspberry on 92.9 NIN? Yep, that's us. Bringing you the best of country with 102.3 The Bull. That's us. And rocking it all day long with 106.3 The Buzz. That's us. We are Town Square Media, and we're proud to be a sponsor of the Social Space.
Welcome back, everybody. Yay. It's the city space time, thus the
right.
cool little logo there. Thank you, Jackie, for
You're welcome.
your staff that made that look fantastic.
I
love
do
that.
like it.
I
It does
really
look like
it.
Wichita Falls, doesn't it?
It totally does. It's got the little city stars up there that's
Yep.
in the Wichita Falls. I love that part. The colors are great. It's phenomenal. Hey, Mother's Day is coming up.
That's right. Yes.
When it does, there's some special stuff on Facebook that people can win.
That's right. We want you to enter that Mother's Day contest through the social space. All you have to do is get on there and email Victoria at Team Hager and tell her 5 things that you are just so enamored about your mother.
Right.
Or 5 things you wish you would have told your mom.
Yep.
I mean, we've got some great prizes. So for those of you who are thinking about your mom, wherever she is, if she's still with you or if you get to have lunch with her, and just get on there and enter it because we've got some great prizes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
I know, it's
I know,
awesome.
we're real
Share
excited.
the love.
Moms are awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They are.
They
That's why we
are.
have a Mother's Day.
That's right.
You know what also falls on that day?
What?
is my 50-something trip around the sun. My birthday's May 14th, and it always falls at once like every decade or so. I get to share
And
it
it
with
does this
mothers,
year.
and it does this year. Yeah.
Ah,
For me now at this age, I'm just like, forget my birthday, celebrate moms.
Yeah.
So forget it, but I will take cash. All right, I'm kidding. I'm fine. All right, let's talk about City.
Yes.
So concert series, free outdoor concert series starts
Good.
May 4th. James Cook is going to be right out there.
Cool.
James Cook's
now
May
you mean
4th.
in this little park right
At
behind
Bud
the
Daniel
Park.
Park, 9th in Ohio.
Yes.
Phenomenal little spot. There's shade if there's sun
There's
still
so
out.
many beautiful trees in that
Yeah.
park.
It's really cool, and
It's beautiful.
They bring in the big stage and put it right at the parking lot, and there's places to dance. And
Yeah.
You can just bring your chair and sit. James Cook is the first one. Okay, let's just go with that. May 4th, James Cook. Oh, the Turnpike Tribute Adores.
Oh, cool.
There's a
Oh.
Turnpike Troubadours tribute band. They're coming. All Funk Radio's right after that. And then Hellenbach will round it out in June. So
There you go.
You can go to the Parks and Rec Facebook page and check out that full schedule.
Okay.
It's free. They start at 7.
I love it because when we leave work, people are setting up their
Oh, yeah.
chairs. It's so nice. And do it now because the weather does warm up.
Yeah,
So
and they've
do
got
it
rain
now.
dates built in. If there's bad weather, they'll reschedule. But again, those are free concerts, so it's not like you bought a ticket and you got to get your money back. You're going to get your money's worth, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Because you paid nothing. Get it? See how that works?
I
I know. You all did not laugh at lead balloon. Here's the balloon, and it was full. It just dropped to the floor, just like that. Okay. Second of all, lifeguards. City has open positions for lifeguards. So if you're looking for a summer job, what a great, we said this a minute ago, what
Get your-
great summer
get your
job
teenagers
that is.
out there.
They'll
How old do
train
you have to be to apply?
I think you have to be 16 at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they'll train you. I mean, they'll give you all the training you need to become a CPR lifesaver.
Now, which
lifeguard.
pools are they at?
Lucy Park for sure.
Okay.
And then there's a couple other places where they have
Okay.
lifeguard positions available.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
But any more information? City
That's a
Wichita Falls
great
Facebook
summer
page.
job for a
It is.
teenager.
It is
Definitely.
a
Yeah.
fantastic summer job.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I would love it. But I'm too old and I have a summer job. It's called Public Information Officer, City of Wichita Falls. I love it. I love it. All right, the last thing we want to talk about again, we just have to keep talking about it, unfortunately, is the drought. We dropped another 0.8% this last week on the lakes, which got us down below 65%, which was the stage 1 drought trigger. So even though we never left the stage 1 drought watch, we stayed there the whole time. But we've got to keep conserving. We're doing a great job. Wichita Falls, you're phenomenal. You're doing a wonderful job conserving, but we need rain. And so until we get some rain over the watersheds or into maybe west of the watershed, stuff that feeds in a little southwest also, until we get those rains, we're just going to have to keep conserving. And hopefully we'll get something between now and June when it gets super hot and we start losing all that water to evaporation.
This is that time of the year that my dad stops at that grotto in Windthorst and lights that candle
Every day.
for rain.
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
it is so important, not just agriculture,
Yes.
everything. We all need water. I mean,
Yeah,
we need water
we
to
do.
survive. So just, simple, here's one little simple tip. When you brush your teeth, turn the water off.
Mm-hmm.
If you get your toothbrush wet before, get it wet, turn that water off, brush your teeth. When
I
you're
do
done,
that anyway, don't
turn
you
it back
do
on.
that?
I do that.
I developed
Yeah.
that habit from the last drought.
Yeah.
That was something I
Yes.
carried over. And we're not to the point where we have to start, really big restrictions, but there's still watering restrictions inside the city of Wichita Falls, and we need to follow them. So
I agree.
just do your best, and let's.
This is kind of that time where you go, pray for rain, people.
You
Pray
do.
for rain.
We have to.
Yeah.
We've got to get some. And we've had some rainy forecasts lately, and there's been a talk of El Nino coming back late this spring. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed that we get that wet pattern.
Okay.
And it takes care of us.
Well, I always, especially the farmers and the ranchers, the one thing that people always say, isn't it great to live out on the farm? And it is.
Yeah.
It's great to be married to a farmer and a rancher. And they always say, isn't it great to own your own cows and your own business? And I always say, every dairy farmer and every rancher has a boss. And that's Mother Nature.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
It totally
Yeah.
is. Everything,
She runs the roost, man.
She does. When you rely on the land,
Yes.
then you rely on Mother Nature.
And
to
I
help
know
you.
it's just as important to get over the watershed and in all
It is.
aspects. I'm not saying, but
Everybody needs it.
everybody
Yeah.
needs it.
Stock tanks
So,
are low. Stock ponds are
yes.
low. Everybody needs that water. So
And it's been a cool spring, relatively
it has.
cool spring.
Yeah, it's helped us. It's helped
Yeah.
the evaporation stay low and keep those stock ponds in stock.
Yeah. But we're
tanks
knocking
in the-
on hot.
We are.
We are knocking
Yeah.
on the door.
Yeah, it's going to be here before we know it. and we'll hope that it's a nice wet May.
Yes.
And early
'Cause
June.
Wasn't it May when the
was
big
May,
water
yeah.
came?
The drought bust was May,
The drought-
22 something inches.
Yes,
In like
it was
3
in
weeks.
May.
It was just incredible. Yeah.
Well, thank you, May. We'll take
Yeah.
you. Bring it on.
Yes.
Well, Chris, thank you for always keeping us up on
Sure.
that, because I think sometimes we live our lives so busy.
We do.
We know it's dry, but we don't think about
Yeah.
it. But darn it,
yeah,
it's
so
dry.
so just we'll pray for rain. Everybody
Yes.
just keep conserving. Again, you're doing a great job, and we'll just go from there.
And
We're
get your-
prepared. The best thing about this city is that we lived through that drought
Yes.
from 2011 to 2015. That taught us so much. They revised the drought plan. They figured out where we can conserve more at different periods of it, so that we all weren't hit too hard, by conservation. But we all made the biggest difference.
Well, that's what the city space is all about.
Sure.
Thank you for the concert update.
Yeah.
Get your kids out.
Lifeguards.
Lifeguards. Remind everyone about the rain. We've
Yeah.
got a great show coming up real
Yes, we
soon.
do.
In
Yes.
which we'll do an entire show on a very hot topic.
It is.
But, I always say clarity, and you don't know what you don't know,
Right.
and knowledge is everything, and
Yeah.
data is everything.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that upcoming City Space show.
I am too. It's going to be really, really
But in
good.
the meantime, enter the Mother's Day contest,
Heck
for
yes.
goodness sakes.
And go
Win
to
some stuff for Mom.
Go to Loco for Cinco.
Yes.
And go check out
Yeah.
that MSU documentary. I'm not kidding. It is phenomenal.
Cool.
It really is. All right, everybody happy?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you next week.
Yeah.
It's a service that the city renders to the people that in need of the service, and I just like helping people.